with a vision to transform the Philippines into a tourism powerhouse in Asia. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. approved the National Tourism Development Plan or NTDP for 2023 to 2028, which introduces a framework to guide the development and implementation of programs, projects, and activities toward a more sustainable, innovative, inclusive, and globally competitive Philippine tourism industry. In the first half of the year, the tourism industry emerged as one of the top economic drivers of the Marcos administration, a result of collaboration among stakeholders and a never-before-seen aggressive whole-of-nation approach of the government towards sustainable development. Under the leadership of Secretary Christina Garcia Frasco, the DOT aims to improve connectivity, convenience, and equality for an enhanced overall tourist experience. In partnership with the Tourism Infrastructure and Enterprise Zone Authority or TIEZA, the DOT established tourist rest areas or TRAs across the country. This is a flagship program of the Marcos administration, addressing a crucial touchpoint for tourists, providing a more convenient rest area for foreign and local travelers. The TRAs offer an information booth, a charging station, a pasalubong center in support of MSMEs, a breastfeeding area, and clean toilets that can be used for free by tourists. The DOT also launched the first ever multi-platform tourist assistance call center, which serves as a hotline for local and foreign tourists. The call center operates 24/7, giving tourists access to call center agents who can attend to their travel-related concerns and queries. With the Tourism Promotions Board, the Travel Philippines app was also launched this year to serve as an official guide of tourists to safe and fun travel around the country. Indeed, the Philippines has taken a bold step to be at par with tourism powerhouses in the world. Today, the hop-on, hop-off buses seen in other countries are now available locally after the DOT introduced the Ho-Ho Philippines, where one can explore the wonders within Metro Manila at one's convenience. The improvement of internet connectivity across 94 tourist destinations is also underway through the DOT's partnership project with the Department of Information and Communications Technology, connecting tourists to the world even in the farthest islands of the country. This year also saw the completion of the aesthetic enhancements at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport Terminal 2, as part of the Airport Enhancement Convergence Program of the DOT in partnership with the Department of Transportation. To foster a stronger Philippine tourism, the DOT initiated a high-level convergence meeting with key government offices to tackle visa concerns and reforms for tourism markets to improve the flow of entry of international tourists. A former 3-term mayor before she was handpicked to lead the department, Secretary Frasco underscored the importance of the collaboration between the national and the local government units. With this, the DOT launched the Tourism Champions Challenge or TCC, a nationwide campaign to incentivize tourism development among LGUs that will propose tourism projects to spur economic development across the country's regions. The TCC through TIEZA will provide a cumulative amount of 180 million pesos to fund these projects, which aims to spur the economy through tourism and add employment opportunities for Filipinos. The department also partnered with the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority or TESDA for a 5-year deal to expand opportunities for training and upskilling of tourism workers, and mounted the Trabajo Turismo Ascenso Job Fairs in collaboration with the Department of Labor and Employment or DOLE, providing more than 20,000 job opportunities to tourism workers displaced because of the pandemic. By numbers, the Department of Tourism clearly achieved so much beyond targets and expectations as it surpassed its goal to train 100,000 tourism workers on the Filipino brand of Service Excellence Program, one of the flagship training programs of the DOT, envisioned to provide all frontliners in the tourism and hospitality industry with a benchmark on how to render excellent service to our tourists the Filipino way. The signature Mabuhay gesture was also institutionalized and adopted by many private organizations and local government units. With our tourism chief, a certified diver herself at the helm, the DOT is beefing up its dive tourism portfolio, mounting the first ever dive tourism summit to tackle the ways forward, while the inaugural Golf Tourism Summit provided the needed boost to this booming niche industry. An art aficionado herself, the DOT secretary also directed the strengthening of creatives in the arts with the first ever Creatives Tourism Summit. In support of film industry, the DOT pushed for the construction of the Film Heritage Building in Intramuros, ensuring the treasured film archives of the country can also be enjoyed by the future generations. In just a span of a year, the DOT has strengthened the tourism portfolio of the country's premier destinations. The DOT also traversed many uncharted destinations in a bid to spread the benefits of tourism even to the farthest and widest spectrum of the Philippines. Providing assistance to tourism frontliners such as tour guides and uplifting community-based tourism organizations in various parts of the country. Underscoring the importance of domestic tourism as an economic driver, Philippine tourism expos were also staged locally in Mindanao, Central Luzon, and North Luzon to showcase the multitude of tourism offerings from the region. And launch the Philippine Experience Program for an immersive experience of the multidimensional facets of the country's tourism offerings, offering guests a peek into the heart and soul of the Philippines and equalizing tourism opportunities across the regions. To further position the country as a top-of-mind destination among foreign travelers, the Philippines sustained its presence in the world's biggest tourism events and travel fairs held to present the country's award-winning as well as emerging Philippine travel destinations, tourism circuits, and attractions such as the ITB Berlin 2023 convention in Germany and the 2023 World Travel Market in London. Indeed, the spotlight is now on the Philippines. Elected as the Vice President of the 25th General Assembly of the United Nations World Travel Organization, a position that was held by the country in 1999 or more than 2 decades ago. The Philippines was also elected chair of the Commission for East Asia and the Pacific. And in what can be considered as the apogee of the tourism industry this 2023 was the unveiling of the country's enhanced branding campaign, Love the Philippines. The enhanced tourism tagline is an invitation to explore the country beyond the fun and the thrill and to go deeper to telling the Filipino stories and in discovering the many reasons to love the Philippines.